Hi, I'm Harish Goteti and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about spaces in Amazon Quick. Right, so how to create a space, what is it for, how do you manage them, and you will know everything you need to know about quick spaces. So to explain it better, I take an example of an accounting firm. For example, I created a fictional accounting firm called Apex Tax Advisory, and as you see in any accounting firm, or for that matter any business, right, so you'll have multiple levels. In a practice firm, you'll have a managing partner, then you have a bunch of partners for each type of practice they offer. For example, tax practice, audit practice, advisory practice. Then you have an operations head of operations who runs the entire show. Then you have a CFO who manages the sales, marketing, the entire finances of the practice, right? So under operations, you have an IT department and an HR department. Under the CFO, you have the sales and marketing team, and then you have the analyst team who does research for any new things that they have to introduce, etc. Right? Business analyst. So this gives you a very good idea on how to how Amazon QuickSuite can be used in a real world use case, right? So let's look at spaces then. So with spaces, once you log in, what you can do is you can go ahead and create spaces. Either you can create spaces for anything, right? But what I would recommend is create spaces for each of the practices you have, or each of the departments or teams you have, right? So audit practice, apex, tax practice, sales and marketing, apex, advisory services, etc. So that's a real good way to organize knowledge. The audit practice will have all the knowledge. You're going to segregate or gather all the knowledge with the documents and etc. for in that particular space. So it can you can use it, and for the future with agents, or with chat agents, or even go ahead and use automations and etc. So let's create a new space, because I don't have any space right now for the HR team, right? So let's just go ahead and create a new space for the HR team. So create space, HR team, space is for the HR department to use within Apex. Now, what you need to do is, once the space is there, it's just there, only admin can access. So you need to go ahead and give a group, a person, or someone access to it, right? So you click on share, and here you can say operations, operations group is HR is under the operations, so we're going to give access to the operations group. Are they just going to view this space and understand what is there, or can they update it? We need it to make it an owner, because they own it, and they do whatever they need to do to be to do that, to get the job done within that particular space. So let's just share. So it's shared with operations group. Now let's understand how this sharing and stuff works. So there are two. Let's you look at the users. So under operations group, right, we have Kevin, right, and you have Daniel Taylor, who is part of the tax practice, right? So here, does he need to know what HR is, HR things are in the space? And now, until they want to share, right? So let's just log in as Kevin and see if he has access to the new space, and let's log in as Daniel and see if he can see the space or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and log in as Kevin S. Kevin is able to access the HR team space. Now let's log out and log in as Daniel T. Daniel T. If you go to spaces, he belongs to tax practice, so he has access only to the tax practice space and not really the HR team space. So it is super quick to go ahead and create these spaces and segregate based on departments, job functions, or even for customers. So each client can have their own space, or let's say they are A type client, they're your high priority clients. They can have their own space, and you can discuss what you need to do with someone, or with a client or whatever, right? So it all depends on what you want to be grouped as, without having to lose an opportunity for users to be able to collaborate and stuff. So go ahead, create the spaces that you need and share it with the user groups, and then you'll be good to go. So I hope this, you like this video, and it shows a little bit insight on how you manage your spaces in Amazon QuickSuite. Thanks for watching.